When it comes to motorcycles that carry an unmistakable presence, the Yamaha VMAX stands in a league of its own. For decades, the VMAX has been synonymous with brute strength, raw performance, and a design that screams muscle from every angle. Now, in 2026, Yamaha has resurrected and refined this legendary machine, giving us the 2026 Yamaha VMAX 1700 cubic centimeters V4, a motorcycle that's not just a ride, but an experience, a statement, and an adrenaline-fueled symphony of engineering mastery. The moment you look at it, the VMAX commands respect. Its design is unapologetically muscular, with wide air scoops, an aggressive stance, and a low-slung frame that emphasizes raw power. Unlike streamlined sport bikes that are built to cut through the wind, the VMAX is built to dominate the road with sheer intimidation. The 2026 version takes the familiar muscular DNA and evolves it. Sharper lines, updated LED lighting, and modern aerodynamic touches give it a futuristic edge without losing its bold, old-school muscle bike essence. But what truly sets the VMAX apart is what lies at its heart, the legendary 1700 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V4 engine. This power plant has always been the crown jewel of the VMAX, and in 2026, Yamaha engineers have pushed it even further. Delivering an astonishing output north of 200 horsepower in torque figures that surge with every twist of the throttle, the VMAX doesn't just accelerate, it launches like a rocket. The V4 growl is distinctive, an orchestra of deep rumble and high-pitched scream when you ring it out. It's the kind of sound that turns heads long before the bike even comes into sight. The acceleration is nothing short of brutal. From a standstill, the VMAX can catapult itself forward in a way that feels almost unfair. Yet, despite this raw aggression, Yamaha has tuned the 2026 version with more refinement, offering smoother power delivery across the rev range. Thanks to updated ride-by-wire throttle control, multiple riding modes, and a finely tuned fuel injection system, the bike can adapt to your style, whether you're cruising through the city or pushing it to the limit on the open road. Handling has always been a challenge for muscle bikes, but Yamaha's 2026 VMAX defies expectations. A redesigned aluminum frame provides rigidity without excess weight, while the suspension system, featuring fully adjustable KYB forks and shocks, keeps the beast composed. The VMAX is not a nimble supersport by any means, but for its size and power, it handles with surprising agility. Cornering is confident, braking is sharp thanks to dual radial-mounted Brembo calipers up front and advanced ABS, and traction control ensures that all that power is kept in check. It's a machine that lets you harness its fury without feeling like it's constantly trying to throw you off. One of the biggest updates for 2026 is the suite of rider assist technologies. Yamaha has equipped the VMAX with a 6-axis IMU, enabling lean-sensitive traction control, cornering ABS, and launch control. There's also cruise control, a quickshifter with auto blipper, and even a smart connectivity system that syncs with your phone for navigation, calls, and media. The new TFT display is crisp and customizable, giving you access to performance metrics, riding stats, and even a drag race style timer to measure your acceleration runs. Despite all the modern tech, Yamaha hasn't forgotten the essence of the VMAX. It's still a bike that appeals to purists, riders who want visceral performance, mechanical drama, and a ride that feels alive beneath them. The ergonomics are aggressive yet comfortable, with a wide handlebar, mid-mounted foot pegs, and a sculpted seat that locks you in when you unleash its power. For longer rides, the improved suspension and refined fuel economy make it more versatile than ever before, though let's be honest, this bike is not about touring comfort. It's about thrills, dominance, and pure adrenaline. Visually, the 2026 VMAX continues to be a work of art. The massive faux air intakes on the sides are functional now, channeling airflow to help cool the engine. The LED headlight has a menacing stare, while the tail section is sleek and minimal, emphasizing the bike's drag bike DNA. The exhaust system, with its quad outlets, is not only designed for performance but also tuned for an unmistakable sound signature, a thunderous roar that echoes the soul of the VMAX lineage. For those who care about exclusivity, Yamaha has made it clear that the VMAX is not a mass-market bike. It's a halo product, a flagship muscle cruiser that embodies Yamaha's engineering prowess. Production numbers are expected to be limited, making each one feel special. Owners aren't just buying a motorcycle, they're buying into a legend, a legacy that has roots going back to the original 1985 VMAX that shocked the world with its insane power figures. Comparing it to competitors, the VMAX really doesn't have many direct rivals. Harley-Davidson's Muscle and Ducati's Diavel may come close in the muscle cruiser category, but neither carries the same sheer brutality combined with refined Japanese engineering. The VMAX is still the king of muscle bikes, the benchmark that others aspire to match. The 2026 Yamaha VMAX is more than just numbers on a spec sheet. It's an experience, a visceral, heart-pounding ride that delivers one of the purest connections between rider and machine. It's the kind of motorcycle that makes you feel alive every time you fire it up. It reminds you that motorcycles are not just about transportation, they're about passion, emotion, and power. For collectors and enthusiasts, the VMAX has always held a special place. This latest iteration ensures that legacy continues, bringing modern technology, safety, and refinement into the mix without sacrificing the raw character that made the original so iconic. It's a celebration of Yamaha's engineering, a tribute to motorcycling's wild side, and a promise that even in an age of electrification and efficiency, there's still room for unfiltered muscle. If you're the kind of rider who craves uniqueness, dominance, and the thrill of harnessing an untamed beast, the 2026 Yamaha VMAX 1700 cubic centimeters V4 isn't just a motorcycle, it's destiny on two wheels. A living legend reborn.